Never control
They're
that.
tall. I know one thing, though.
I'll never
I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit
Give me a ball
tonight.
back. Give me a ball back.
Now here's Hotkins.
Oh, both of
He's been
It's
patient
buckets.
so far. Nothing
Bruh.
yet on the scoreboard.
It's still up at 16.
Outside Stauffer.
It's still
Lets the three fly. Wells, no good. And here it's the Dynasty. The biggest lead for them was 24. And that one's good from MP.
You can almost see the red
18,
paint in
19,
that corner. We know
19,
MP can get hot from those corner zones.
Now Wells. He's got 14. Robinson sets the screen. Here's Stauffer.
Contested.
Tedurco grabs the
Yes.
rebound.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot.
He was on me that time. I knew he was on me that time. Boy, faster.
From deep, it's MP. And the Dynasty.
It's on his head.
And the leader of this
Come
Wolfpack team,
on,
without a doubt, is
bro.
Patrick
We're doubling
Wells.
our points.
A three-star
Stop
recruit who has a chance to
playing.
play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest
Oh,
or
let me
most
see that.
athletic player on
Stop
the floor,
stupid.
but when
Stop
he
stupid.
warms up,
Stop stupid.
look out,
You're about-
kid can straight up shoot the ball.
Oh,
If he can
hell
bulk
no.
up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
The three. Nails it from
Y'all need a
beyond
lot.
the arc.
We've seen them do a great job of keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to
What is
pull
that?
away. Not
25?
getting conservative at all, just adding
What
to
is
that
that, boss?
lead.
Wells
Now
shot
it's-
good. Wells is cooking
What's
this
it? What's
first
it?
half. Great
What?
scoring output from him. And so we
Why
got a
did you not
pretty
shoot that?
lopsided affair through the first half. Dynasty ahead, running away with this one, and plenty more to come right after this. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the
I'm ready.
second half of play.
I was not going to shoot that hard.
On the wing, it's MP, guarded by Wells. MP, no good. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack
What does he got? A
enter
B
tonight
on?
at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this
Hell
one.
no.
Shot no good for Stauffer.
Some of the
Well,
shots
well.
that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing
Go
like
back
it is
up,
a game
go
of
back up.
horse.
And here's MP on the outside.
What are you on? Yo,
And it's
what?
Wolfpack with the rebound.
How? Why am I not shooting from the
Back
second
to
half?
Reed going in.
Bro.
And the foul is called.
This
as
is the
he
shit that's
misses.
pissing me
Go to the line
off.
for
Stop
the shots.
fouling.
It's gonna go to
Why?
Michael Luan.
You know, it's good to see Timmerman back on the floor after
Why do
missing
you be
some time with
fouled?
the back
I
injury.
don't see
They
the
missed his
foul.
stretch 4 contributions.
Hits one
I'm
and
still
then
down by
misses the second
21, but
attempt
I'm
from
saying
the
why
line.
I'm still fouling.
The three ball.
Down.
And MP good for three.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club.
Hell,
He's been
nigga.
stunning, Joe.
Oh,
He's driven. He's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm
Huh.
setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
How about the strength MP showed there, showing off and proving he could score through contact.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
I mean, bitches. Yo, bitch ass team selling stupid ass.
And here's Stauffer.
I got 23 on, but I make it to the NBA. And you ended up being my GM.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher.
He can do
Ball,
that,
ball,
just
ball,
couldn't connect this
ball.
time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Bucket.
And
Come
that
on.
one's good from MP.
And they're just scoring at will, getting whatever shot they want out there.
Yeah, and the lead, it's only getting bigger. Not sure what the opposition is thinking at this moment. Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Pass over to Robinson with 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range.
Oh, so
No
contested.
good. This could get even more out of hands if they continue to put up points.
And what a team performance it's been.
You're not him.
This team showed up to send a message. And they're
I
trying
don't
to
know.
win the game right now.
But you
You have to
didn't.
appreciate their
Stop.
effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Now here's Stauffer. Down low.
Yeah. Basket. With that.
Wells, no good.
And
Come on.
they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots. And we're here in the gym in the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
JP. Love you, JP.
Here's Stoffer. Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Pass over to Robinson. Back to Wells.
I don't know, nigga.
Another miss by Wells.
His mojo is out of whack. Offensively, he just can't get anything going for him.
Well, when you play this game, sometimes cold streaks like this are unavoidable.
Now here's Stoffer.
I missed one shot.
Wells outside. And the foul called on MP. That's his.
Oh, okay.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
28. We still have double, but
Fires the three. Connects it from downtown.
52. I should
And
have
on the
won.
bench for the
Oh,
Wolfpack,
dumbass.
Coach Barry Bate. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again.
At
is the
44.
Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Busy like BBC.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah,
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
great. That's a great attitude.
It
We
is
gonna
a
win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're gonna rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Come on, buckets. 52 points. 22 pointers. Come on. Me and Patrick on the same team. I gotta get assist or really nothing.
And let's go down to the floor as... Hello, everyone, and welcome to our coverage of the Illinois High School State Championships. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Danny, we've got quite the matchup tonight between the Plainview Panthers and the North Beverly Bearcats.
Rubbing my hands together, a bit of a David and Goliath situation here. The Bearcats looking for their 9th straight title, but the Panthers have come out of nowhere, led by their
Yo,
star.
hold
MB.
Patrick. I'm trying to
He's the
get
star
you.
of the show and has been nothing short of sensational all tournament.
Oh, he's a player that
Move.
can cause a load of problems with his overwhelming talent. And I'll tell you what, Coach Altman and the Bearcats
Oh,
will have a
okay.
plan, but some things you just can't account for.
Let's talk about Danny Kaufman for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
Oh, please.
He's got a real pack
Oh,
mentality,
please,
too.
Patrick,
So when a shot
stop
goes up,
missing.
Kaufman is nearly always in the picture, and he's either boxing out or snagging those boards
What is
himself
here?
for easy second chance buckets. Now here's Dermonenko.
Come on.
Back to Marcita. Pass to Day.
I don't legit.
Just 5 on the clock. Drains the
That was
triple.
not
Day's
neighboring.
work
That was
ethic
definitely
is
confusing.
unmatched. He's the first one in the gym in the morning, and he's the last
Look,
one
you don't even know
post-practice,
anything
working on
about
his
him.
shot and improving his game.
Here's
No,
Wells.
any ball. Shoot the ball.
Chumsey.
Shoot the
Wells
ball.
outside. Now
Shoot
here's
the
MP.
ball.
He's guarded by Dermonenko.
Shoot
From 17
the
feet
ball.
out. Wells
Thank you.
goes through. And Ben Bishop, the big man for the Bearcats, 7+ feet in the middle. Hard to miss out on the floor.
Yeah, sticking out on the floor with his height. The mobility is the only question mark for him. He moves like he's 50 years old and drives a minivan, but man, when he gets into position, he's a load to deal with.
Now here's Dermonenko. Here's Marcita. Can't hit from the low block.
Let me see. Let me see.
Inside.
Shoot it, bro,
Here's
please.
Tombo. It's good.
I love it. Bearcats challenged there by the speed of Tombo and the Panthers charging down the floor to score.
Dermonenko outside. Dishes to Marcita.
Little Billy in the clutch.
Over for Chumsey. And it's good off the back of the rim and
James
in.
Marcita.
He
That's
should
my
save
little
that
Billy in the
fadeaway move
clutch.
for when he needs it.
Little Billy.
MP outside.
Come on, bro.
Wells.
Let me see. Let me see.
MP high post. Back to
Shoot
Perchumsey.
it. Shoot it,
Wells
bro.
outside. Tombo.
No.
To Dirko.
I needed the center
Well, no
stuff.
doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already. Likely to be the first graduate to have ever
Likely to have
seen
80
the
points
NBA.
if it
And for
wasn't
someone who's
7
never
plus
seen him,
assists. That's
MP's
impossible.
athleticism is
Can you
something
do something
special.
with the ball?
He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
Back to Bishop. Pass to Day. Fires for 3.
No.
It's rebounded by Plainview.
No, bum. Put that
Here's
out.
Dirko.
Oh, please.
Good, and the
Thank
assist
you.
goes to MP.
And Zadirko showed a nice touch around the basket.
The Bearcats trail. Dermonenko with it.
Get off me.
Just under 3.5 minutes have gone by here in the first.
In the face.
Marcita, no good. So it's Plainview now. Here's Zadirko. And Dave Zadirko throws it down.
And you hate to call him a one-man show, but it fits the bill for MP and Plainview.
They win and lose as a team, but MP is at the center of it all. He's the best player the school has ever had and has put them on his back
What's going on?
for this finals run. And here's MP. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah,
Well,
good
what-
play
you're
calling
tough.
and even better execution.
But keep on getting stuck.
They do that.
Why?
It's a little feature that they like. It adds like a little more oomph, I guess. So like, if I'm playing a game and like Fortnite and I'm shooting someone, it'll like make it like slowly push down, like it'll lock up because it wants it like to feel like you're pulling an actual trigger.
That's normal.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna cry.
It does that. I don't know how to freaking. I don't know how to take it off. So
Yes, I was finna cry because
Zadirko's shot is good. MP up to 5 assists now in the contest, doing a great job involving his team. Here's Dermonenko.
getting new stuff is
So
scary.
far, nothing yet
Getting
on
new
the
stuff is
scoreboard.
scary.
Pass to Zadirko. Outside, Tombo. And here's MP.
Is that normal, those sounds?
Shot
Go.
clock at 6.
Which one?
Here's Tombo.
Go.
And they'll turn it over. Unable to get a shot off that time.
Oh,
on
it's
the 35-second
locking up.
shot clock violation.
Is that what sounded makes it blocked up? Okay.
I did that since you're playing like that.
Beverly making a change here.
Substitution for the Bearcats.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Splitter outside. August Splitter on the wing. Outside, Chu. Aslanoglu. Outside, Chu. 6 to shoot. Back to Jones. And it's Gibson with the rebound. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end.
Here's Chu, and he converts
2
the
points,
layup.
Johnny Chu.
Quick hands on the steal and quick feet on the break.
Silly error, coughing the ball up and then not being able to get back quick enough on D.
MP outside, swings it to Gibson. MP defended by Chu, and Lee is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Tried to step in and cut him off, but not quick enough.
Yeah, just one step late to get there and didn't reestablish position.
Now here's MP.
You're wide open.
Substitution for the Bearcats.
Shoot the fucking
Wells
ball.
with it. He's guarded by Dermanenko. Shots good by Lee.
Drake, some of these players on these teams have faced off against each other in Club League. Those memories can be an asset in their minds.
Oh yeah, when you've faced someone before, those lessons learned may translate to in-game advantages, Danny. And that's the thing, you gotta correct past mistakes, keep making adjustments, and get better over time.
Now here's Splitter. 8 points for him. Here's Chu. Panthers pick up the board.
Oh,
Patrick
please
Wells
shoot
on
the
the wing.
ball.
He's guarded by Dermanenko. Patrick Wells
Please.
on the wing. Swings it to Gibson.
Please
MP.
go somewhere.
Back to Gibson. Takes a 3. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
You see that kind of unselfishness from MP a lot. Some say way too much.
And here's Aslanoglu. Tombo defending. Vlad Dermanenko on the wing. Dishes to Chu. Back to Aslanoglu. Here's Bishop. Shoots over Little. Bishop,
2 points.
good.
Ben
And when you watch Dermanenko on the court for North Beverly, he's as composed as they get at this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
Now here's MP. Patrick Wells on the wing. And a 3 off target. North Beverly in the lead. Tries again. Pass to Bishop. Puts up a 3. And he's off on that one. Got it off in time. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. North Beverly on top, leading by a point. Don't go anywhere. Halftime coming up next, and then we'll be back to action for the start of the third. And we're
I'm
back.
about to mute
Illinois
on
State
D. Yo, shut up.
Championship, second half action about to restart. And it might be intimidating for some of these players, playing in such a hollowed ground here at the United Center.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for a definitely does. It's bigger here. The sights, the sounds, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players.
Now here's MP. 6 on the shot clock.
The
Zadirko's
fucking
shot
ass.
is off. Here's Day.
Ow. Nigga? Hell
Dishes to
no.
Marcida. Misses from close range. The Panthers trailing this one. To the middle. Here's Zirko.
Thank you. Only
Goes
goal.
straight through the
I can
defender
walk
for
the
the
fuck
zone
away.
and draws the foul. He'll go to the line for one more. It's on
Oh, that was
Ben
an
Bishop.
what?
Dave Zadirko. One shot.
And Zadirko is a prototypical guy that any team would love to have. He's big, he's physical, and he's chasing blocks on D.
Now here's Dermanenko. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. James Marcida for three. They get the board. Pass to Dermanenko.
The ball with you.
And for those just tuning in, we're about a minute here into the
I'm
second half.
Okay, that wasn't
Good
even
for
it was
two.
really-
So many of the players for the Panthers have been a part of the Plainview community their whole life. There have been a lot of legacy
Come on.
names.
Some of the kids have fathers and grandfathers.
Where's he going?
that played
Where's he
for
going?
Plainview.
Oh, where's he
It's not
going?
a large
Come
town,
on.
But they love their basketball.
Good focus from MP at the arc. He doesn't want to waste one of his team's possessions.
North Beverly trailing here.
Come on.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Back to Dermanenko. Marcida. And they come
That
right
was not
back
a
down
close.
with their own three-pointer.
Entering unfair
a
territory.
three-pointer?
Marcida already has a huge edge
Yes, it's a
inside and now
three-pointer.
showcasing the long ball. The power
Go!
of the Bearcats is in full display right now. The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, buries it.
Outside, Marcida.
Oh, it's a.
That doesn't go in either for James Marcida.
James Marcida is a talented wing who can play at the next level. At 6'10" and 240 pounds, small is not what comes to mind for this small forward.
Oh, no, not at all, Danny. It's noticeable how tall he is. And it's unusual to see that kind of mass in a high school win. But again, that's the benefit of the international recruiting that North Beverly pulls from.
Now here's Dermanenko. Returns today. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance.
Hey, shooter's gonna shoot.
We gotta
Dave
win.
wastes no time coming right
It's
back
not
to
win,
answer with that
it's-
three.
Shit.
From deep, it's MP. And the Panthers hit it again from deep. What a run it's been for MP. He has double-digit points in this quarter alone.
I got all my
Right
points in
around
this
3
quarter.
minutes into the second half.
Why? Because I'm 7 assists.
Dermanenko with it. Wells on him. Shot from Dermanenko, no good.
Coach Riley Altman has North Beverly prepared
dumb?
to play this game
Come on,
as
you
if it's
dumb?
on their own home court.
Oh, Coach Altman is a living legend. He's the most decorated high school coach in Illinois State history. And what's great about him is he doesn't want his players to be overwhelmed by the environment. He wants them to stay focused and in the game plan.
Now here's Cawthon. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Hey, Cawthon showing he's got some skill for his size. Normally he's working in close.
We're up. We got something. How about that? Only up by 5 now. Eagle Ray. Eagle Ray. How much were we about 15?
And here's North Beverly. Swings it to Splitter.
We could have gotten 7, which is fine. But we lost 2 games.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free
We need
throws
to.
coming up.
I'm sure.
And of course, high school basketball around Chicago as competitive as it gets.
There's a legacy here. Yeah, players are chasing a shadow in the shape of the number 23, and it envelops every court in this city. Basketball could be a ticket, could be the opportunity of a lifetime for these athletes.
Good on the second free throw.
They really could have used the perfect trip to
Who's
the
the
line there.
culprit?
Instead, they're
Who's the
still
culprit?
down 2 possessions.
And here's MP on the outside. It's good as the 5 others before it. He's now shooting 6 for 7.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking all the
Straps.
shots he feels he can make.
Plainview with the lead.
Oops. Okay.
It's Tad
I'll
Gibson
shoot
on the
everything.
wing. Here's MP.
I'll shoot everything.
Again, the Panthers score. MP can smell that Illinois State title, racking up bucket after bucket.
And as we know, a lot of colleges have their eyes on this state championship,
Ow.
a number of top recruits.
If you're a fan of basketball, this is the game to watch. A handful of these players might even make their way to the NBA. But MP, he's the most highly touted athlete out on the floor. And almost all of North Beverly's roster will play college ball somewhere.
And they have no
Can't control it. Think I'm too fly.
transfer for MP. He's pouring it on, willing his team to a state title. Here's Chu. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And they double up MP. And the ball is tied up, so we have a jump ball.
That's fantastic opportunistic defense, guys.
Patrick Wells. Substitution for the Bearcats.
About a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Chu. Yes, and a nice assist from Vlad Dermanenko.
This is why this Bearcats team loves Dermanenko, a relentless player
What?
who relishes feeding his teammates.
What I am
And
about to
Wells, a transfer to Plainview before the season. He's been a huge part of their success.
What are we doing?
Knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level though, but he's a great high school player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP.
And now here's Marcita.
Substitution for the Bearcats.
Shoots over Perchumpsey. And Marcita gets it to go.
Marcita.
Guys, we know Marcita is big, but he's also been working really hard to become more skilled too.
And they double up MP. Zadirko. From deep, it's MP.
Stop
He's
double.
still hot. That's basket number 9 out of 10, shooting 90%.
The fourth quarter has been all about the three-pointer for them.
Aggressive mindset late in the game, and they've been pulling it off.
Cawthon sets the screen. It's Marcita missing.
What's up?
Passes to Wells. MP. And the Panthers hit it again from deep.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Now Dermanenko to the inside. Here's Bishop. Nice D from Dave Zadirko.
And there wasn't a ton of congestion in the lane. He could have done better, that's for sure.
2 minutes.
Pass the ball
Dish
to
for
the
combo.
left.
Here's MP. Again, the Panthers score. There's a reason he's a 5-star recruit. MP with a 30-point performance here in the state championship game. Bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To hold the run. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. MP outside. And he gets the bucket to go.
And it's just about to the point where we can put this game in the books.
They deserve credit for putting their foot down and trying to take away any chance of drama at the end.
So both teams making some changes here.
Little. Taz Gibson. Justice Rosenberg. Eric Dillard. Substitution for the Bearcats.
Over 3.5 minutes through this final quarter of play. Aslanoglu outside. Swings it to Splitter. It's Chu up top. Aslanoglu outside. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. It's going to go on Justice Rosenberg.
And Dillard, another shooter for Plainview.
At the line
Solid
for the
jump
Bearcats.
shot, but misses a
Left
baffling
wrist.
amount of easy layups.
Shooting.
They'll have a few hedge scratchers each game, Danny. First one for him falls. That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's Plainview now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And here's MP on the outside. Hits the trifecta.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.